Good evening, everybody. We're going to begin our regular Musar Monday program in a few minutes. I just wanted to share with you a quick thought. Yesterday, as many of you know, I was in New York for a wedding. It was a beautiful wedding, an amazing wedding, and I had, I get emotional by weddings. Weddings are a special time. It's when you bring two worlds together to make a new creation, a new world. And it's sort of a culmination of a lifetime that has been lived that gets to this point. To this point of where they can celebrate and where they can have a good time. But I was thinking about the following. The Talmud tells us that it's better to go to a house of mourners than to go to a wedding. What does that mean? It's better to be in a house of Tov leches lebeis avel mileches lebeis mishteh. It's better to go to a home of a mourner than to go to the party of a wedding. So what is the Talmud referring to? And I was thinking about this yesterday at the wedding. You see, not always do we feel inspired at a wedding. You can feel inspired. The possibility is great. The potential is great. You can be inspired. You can say, you know what? I'm going to work harder on myself. I'm going to become a better person. I'm going to be, there's so many things that can inspire us from being at a wedding. But at a funeral, it's virtually impossible to be at a funeral and not be inspired. You have to be completely numb, inside and out, not to be inspired at a funeral. Wow, life is over at some point. Right? And for those of you who don't know yet, right, one thing we all have in common is there's going to be a day we're going to die. Everyone, every human being. So when we're at a funeral, we think like, wow, it's like, I better get my ducks in a row because, this day is going to come for me. So there's no question that we have inspiration to change, to become better at a funeral. But at a wedding, it's not always that powerful. It could be, but it's not always. Many people go to weddings and they have no inspiration. Many people go to a wedding and it's all about, there's good food, there's good drinks, there's good dancing, there's good music, and great to have a party. But a wedding can also be an opportunity to grow. We're not talking about the bride and groom. We're talking about the guest, as a guest, a participant in such a festive event. It could be very uplifting. And we can decide, you know what? I'm going to focus more on what is important. How will I get myself to a point where I will be in a place of such joy, in a place of such happiness? There are many ways that a person can reflect and be inspired. But it's not as powerful as the inspiration we have from a funeral. So, God should bless us all that we should always have inspiration in our lives. We should always feel uplifted. We should always feel a boost of energy from the things that happen around us, and we should grow and connect more with the Almighty through all of these experiences that we have, and never let an experience not inspire you. So with that, my friends, thank you very much for joining us online, and we're going to continue now with our regular Musar Monday program. Thank you.